Good morning, children. My today's video is about the position of adverbs in a sentence. So, let's quickly revise the adverbs first. Adverbs are the words which describe the verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Adverbs answer one of the following questions: how an action is performed, where, when, why, or how many times an action is performed, or up to what level or extent something is done or something happens. If we bring out the prefix from the word adverb, or we break the word into two, we get ad plus verb. That makes it very clear that any word which tells more about the verb, that is the adverb. For example, they talked loudly. Now here the word loudly is the adverb, as it tells how did they talk. That means the word loudly tells how the action was performed. So loudly is adverb here. Now let's learn about the position of different adverbs in a sentence. First of all, there are adverbs of manner, which tell how an action is performed. These adverbs are mostly placed after the verb which they describe. For example, the old man spoke gently. Here, the word gently is the adverb which tells us how the action was performed. That means, how did the old man speak? So, gently is the adverb placed after the verb which it describes. It describes the verb spoke, and it is placed after the verb. Now, adverbs of manner are placed after the verb only if there is no object in the sentence. Children, do you know what an object is? In a sentence, an object is the receiver of the action. Action is performed upon the object only. For example, my father reads newspaper. In this sentence, what is the action done? Which action is performed here? Read. Reading is done. But what is to be read? That is newspaper. That means newspaper is the object here. So, if there is no object in the sentence, adverbs of manner are placed after the verb. But if there is an object in the sentence, then adverbs of manner are placed after that object only. For example, the boy kicked the ball hard. Here object is given, ball, and adverb hard is used after the object only. Children, when object is given in the sentence, most of the adverbs of manner can be placed either before the verb they describe or after the object. Both the positions are correct, but we can't place any adverb between the verb and the object. For example, he immediately corrected his mistake, or he corrected his mistake immediately. In one of the sentences, immediately is used before the verb, and in the other, immediately is used after the object. Both the positions are okay, but we can't say he corrected immediately his mistake. Here, the place of adverb is wrong. So, grammatically, this sentence is not correct. Then we have adverbs of time. These adverbs tell the time of the work done, the action performed. In a sentence, adverbs of time are placed after the verb only if there is no object in the sentence. For example, it rained yesterday. In this sentence, there is no object, and yesterday is the adverb of time. So, it is placed after the verb rained. But if there is an object in the sentence, the adverb of time will be placed after that object. For example, I watched a movie yesterday. Here movie is the object. So yesterday is placed after the object. Some of the adverbs of time can be placed at the beginning of the sentence. For example, tomorrow we have an exam. Yesterday he met with an accident. After adverbs of time, there are adverbs of place. These adverbs tell where an action is performed. In a sentence, if there is no object, then the adverbs of place are used after the verb only. For example, come here. In the sentence, here is the adverb of place which is used after the verb only. But if in the sentence there is an object, then adverb of place is used after that object. For example, bring that chair here. In this sentence, here is the adverb of place which is used after the object. Next we have adverbs of frequency which tell how many times an action is performed. These adverbs are placed before the verb in a sentence. For example, he always tells the truth. Here, always is the adverb of frequency which is placed before the verb tells. Same way in the next sentence, they never cheat anyone. Never is the adverb of frequency placed before the verb cheat. Next are adverbs of degree. These adverbs describe adjectives and other adverbs and are placed before that particular adjective or the adverb which they are describing. For example, tea is too hot. Here, hot is the adjective which is described by the adverb too. That's why too is placed before the adjective hot. Same way in the next sentence, he writes very neatly. Here, neatly is the adverb which is described by the word very, the adverb very. So, the adverb very is used before the adverb neatly. Children, whenever it is said that you have to place an adverb before the verb, here which verb is being talked about? The main verb. Whenever you have to use an adverb before a verb, that means you have to use the adverb before the main verb. If in the sentence helping verb is given and auxiliary is given, then main verb is there. In that case, you will use the adverb in between the helping verb and the main verb. For example, I have already taken lunch. Here, have is the helping verb and taken is the main verb. That's why the adverb already is used in between helping verb and the main verb. Same way in the next sentence, the students will never cheat. Will is the helping verb and cheat is the main verb, and never is used in between both. If different kinds of adverbs are used in a sentence, then we have to follow a particular pattern. First of all, adverbs of manner are placed, then adverbs of place, and in the last we use adverbs of time. For example, my cousin will happily come here tomorrow. In the sentence, happily is the adverb of manner. Here is the adverb of place and tomorrow is adverb of time. So you have to remember the MPT trick. MPT. M means adverb of manner, P means adverb of place and T means adverb of time. Children, there is a word only which should be placed before the word it describes. If its position is changed, that means the meaning of the sentence will be changed. Let's make it clear with the help of examples. Only Soham sang a song at the party. Here, the word only is used before Soham. Only Soham. That means at the party, no one else sang a song it was only and only Soham who sang the song. No one else sang the song. Next, Soham only sang a song at the party. Now here in this sentence the word only is used before the word sang. That means Soham only sang. He didn't do anything else. He didn't dance. He only sang a song at the party. Next example is Soham sang only a song at the party. Only a song. That means Soham sang only a song, nothing else. No ghazal, no bhajan, etc. But he sang only a song. Next example is Soham sang a song only at the party. Now here only is used before the phrase at the party. That means Soham sang a song at the party and nowhere else. Only at the party he sang the song. Now, time to revise the position of adverbs in a sentence. If there is no object in the sentence, then adverbs of manner, place, or time are used after the verb. For example, the lady spoke politely. The army marched forward. But if there is an object in the sentence, then the adverbs are used after that object. The child solved the sum easily. We will watch a movie tomorrow. Adverbs of frequency are used before the verb. For example, he always tells the truth. Adverbs of degree, which explain the adjectives and other adverbs, they are placed before that particular adjective or the adverb which they are describing. For example, he writes very neatly. If you have to use different kinds of adverbs in a sentence, then first of all adverbs of manner are used, then adverbs of placed, and in the last we use adverbs of time. That means you have to keep in mind the MPT trick. That means M adverb of manner, P adverb of place, and T adverb of time. Hope the topic is clear to you. Thank you very much.